Do you need anything?
That's my How are you? Thank you.
Hi, everybody. It looks like everybody's sitting, so we're going to get started. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, my name is Katie Sharp. I am the chair of the Kitsap Housing and Homelessness Coalition, also known as KHHC, but it's kind of hard to pronounce, so we also call it the Coalition. Thank you all for being here today. We are so excited to honor each other in all the great work that we do. And when we start these meetings, this is kind of our monthly meeting as well, so I want to make sure to introduce the coalition through stating our vision and mission. Our vision is every person in our community has a safe, decent, stable, and appropriate home. Our mission is the Kitsap Housing and Homelessness Coalition provides leadership to end homelessness through planning, coordination among social service providers, advocacy, and education. The coalition strives to carry out our mission with respect, commitment, compassion, integrity, and a willingness to change. And that's why we're here honoring you all today. So I want to make sure to bring up the executive committee. The first is Bridget Glasspool. She is the vice chair. From Kitsap Mental Health. And then Emily Larson from Kitsap Rescue Mission couldn't be here today, but she is one of our co-secretaries. And Dana Emily from Eagles Wings is also one of our co-secretaries. She's here today. And we also have support from Leif Wagner, who currently works at Bremerton Housing Authority as our new Community Connections Manager. He's not here today, but I know he wanted to be here. And we have support from Katie Knudsen of the Catholic Community Services, and Carl Borg from Kitsap County, and Madison Tuttle from Kitsap Homes of Compassion. She's not here today either, but she really wanted to be here. And our last is our past chair, Lisa Lechuga. And I want to give a special thank you to Lisa, and I know she's heard this many times from me before, and Lisa, come here. We really couldn't be where we are today, coming out of COVID and transitioning to new leadership without Lisa. Lisa has done so much for our organization, running so many meetings that we didn't even know what was happening in the background. She was just getting it done. And she was the chair for 2 years, 1.5 years.
I don't remember.
It was a lot of transition. She built a lot of structure in her organization, and it's why we could come here today and see all of you. And we really appreciate Lisa's hard work, and she continues to serve on our executive team, but I want to make sure, since we are honoring each other today, to honor Lisa and say a special thank you. So thank you so much, Lisa. And I would like a picture of the executive team. Can you please come this way? Where would you like us to? Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. And our guy, Michael. I don't know what I did. We're testing our new PA system today for the Bremerton Housing Authority, so we're not using the in-house. But there's always technical difficulties, isn't there? So, before we get started, I just want to say how the order of the event will go today. We have 8 awards, but I do want to say that everybody, there were so many people nominated, and it was such a hard decision for all of us. and know that you all do work that's so meaningful and that you all deserve an award for everything you do. So we are here today to celebrate each other, and we're so thankful to be able to give out some awards to honor our services to our community. So the order of the presentation will be, I will state the award, I'll bring up the nominator or presenter, and then they will present the award to the awardee. And I think we have everybody here today. At least that was what the RSVP said. So I'm excited to see you all and I recognize our community members. So thank you so much. Forgive me, I'm getting out my script. So our first award is an Exceptional Service by a Staff Member Award. We have 2 of them. And our first award is for Jared Moran, the Homeless and Family Response Transition Coordinator. And Jared is here. And I would like to bring up Doug Washburn as the presenter.
Thank you so much. I nominated Jared for this well-deserved award several weeks ago. And then 2 weeks ago, I heard that he was actually leaving the employment consent county. I immediately called your leadership and said, I'm withdrawing that nomination. But apparently it's not as easy to suck those things back out as it is to put it out there. But I just want to thank you, Jared. I mean, everyone I know thinks you deserve this award. And when you work with people out there that treat everyone with dignity and respect, he talks the same way to county commissioners as he does to someone experiencing homelessness. He works with people with disabilities. Everyone is the same. And that was perfect, Jared. Thank you so much. You care deeply, and I wish you well at adult reproductive services.
And before I go to the next one, we have these great shout outs that everybody wrote, and I'd like to read a couple. The first one, so the shout out prompt was, today we celebrate the work of coalition members. Please write a brief recognition or shout out for a person or organization doing good work for people experiencing the challenges of housing insecurity and homelessness. And then we will read them off. So here's the first one. Peninsula Community Health Services consistently provides services to our Central Kitsap students and families, no matter what they can afford to pay. So valuable, thank you. And the second one just says, Dawn Michelle. And then I'll read one more, we'll go to the next award. And then this one says, Real Team, thank you for quick responses and literally meeting people where they are. Yeah. The second award is also for an exceptional service by a staff member. And the awardee is Haley Mabey. And I'm sorry if I pronounced your name incorrectly. And presenter is Josh Lane.
What?
Is Josh here?
Aww, super special.
Hi everybody. Okay, so similar story, nominated Haley and then moved on from my position at Central Kitsap School District. Haley's role as McKinney and coordinator, she does about the school district. I've never met somebody who lives her values more than Haley. And truly just was a joy to work with. In terms of exceptional service, I can't think of anybody more deserving. 11,000 students, CK schools, 19 schools. Haley's. I guess sure.
Thank you so much, Ethan. I'm gonna read a few more shout-outs to make sure we get through them, because there's a lot. Because this one just says Marwan Cameron. Another one from Marwan, G2G2. And the third one is, oh my goodness, just lucky, Marwan and G2G2. Transportation to all the meetings, no matter the weather. Thank you, Marwan and G2G2.
Whoop, whoop.
And the third award I have today is the Elected Official and Friend of Homeless Award. And the awardee today is Charlotte Garrido. And the presenter is Carl Miller.
I have this really long bio for you. But as Commissioner for District 2, Charlotte's been instrumental in getting the Pacific Building purchased, remodeled, and will be open November 2nd. She's been an amazing workaholic for the homeless throughout the county. When I was CEO of United Way, I worked for a long time with Charlotte on the tiny home villages and trying to get those around here. So she's been a tireless advocate for that. And you, more than anyone else, deserve that award. So thank you for it.
I can talk now. Well, thank you for this award. I don't know that I'm more tireless than anyone else. I see a terrific crew here in Kitsap County working to assist those who are living outside to have a decent place to live and sleep through the night, every night. I never saw this coming. You know, I'm a sociology major, my undergraduate, I read lots and lots about people, especially in the Great Depression, living outside. They never expected to find themselves that way. And so to have us experiencing this in Kitsap County is really moving to me, and any way that I can help defray this problem and work with others to make sure that every single resident of Kitsap County has a place to sleep through the night, a place to eat good, decent meals, and other people to talk to about their concerns out there. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see what's in our bucket now. This one says, I'd like to celebrate the KHHC newsletter. This was implemented by me and has increased transparency and communication among KHHC members. See, I said KHHC, but it's hard to say. And this one says, Kitsap Real Team, coordination of
Yes.
And our next award is our fourth award, the Innovative Project or Program Award, honoring an innovative, impactful project launched in 2023. And the presenter and I think the receiver is Lynette Bird.
Oh, yes.
I'm the presenter, Jennifer Federer.
Okay. We have many people from Peninsula Community Health Services to accept the award on behalf of the Workforce Housing Program.
Okay, I can go first, but I think that this goes back to our board and Jennifer's leadership of just really thinking about the workforce, people who work at Peninsula Community Health Services and housing. So we have workforce housing coming up. Jennifer can tell you a little more about it, but we're really lucky to have something like this. We have a few staff living in their cars, so this is a very important thing to have.
Mostly, we're just shamelessly hoping you'll come to our open house in a couple weeks. So we do have an open house May 8th, and so we'll send the invites, you can forward it out from 12 to 3, and we're gonna do ribbon cutting at 12:30. So for those of you who need to be efficient, we'll see you at 12:30. If you don't know, we did buy what was a half finished in bankruptcy, 29 units over on Wheaton Way, so kind of over by the hospital. And we turned them into 385 square feet studio apartments, which will be part of our workforce housing initiative. And we did get temporary occupancy just 2 weeks ago, 1 or 2 weeks ago. We plan to move people in about the June timeframe. So we are outfitting a few now so that when you come for open house, you can see them. But we're super proud of this one. We have no idea how it's gonna go. It's kind of like a college experiment to put people who live together, who work together and live together in the same space, but they actually are really beautiful. I would live there myself if it wasn't going to creep everybody out. But really it came back to during COVID, we thanked Salvation Army. We learned that we had some of our staff who needed to get off work at a certain time and get some notes to be able to meet shower requirements at Salvation Army, and we're living there during COVID, and that felt terrible. And so this is our staff who takes care of the community and in fact are the community and live and work here. And the fact that they need social service just to live themselves felt really unfortunate. And as you guys all know, a lot of you run agencies, the balance between balancing your money to serve and balancing your money to take care of your staff and balancing your money just to stay in business and how that triangle works every day is a hard deal. And so in the end, we found this project, talked to our board, said we want to give this a shot. What can we do to help enhance who works for us and how to take care of this sector of our community? So we're going to give this a shot. On the business side, somebody might want to buy 29 units someday. Where they are. They're really nice. We're really hopeful. So, the biggest question is, do you have to work for us? Yeah, you got to work for us. I mean, we're trying to work to solve our problem. At the same time, it leverages us serving 45,000 of our local residents in healthcare every year. So, I mean, it's a pay it forward kind of thing. And so we employ people who we hope don't, by having a job, don't become the people we all need to keep serving. So come on by, come see them. You're all welcome. We're gonna have good food. We're tasty people who need to eat a lot. But we'll see you in May. So thank you very much for. Monica is on our board. Can we take a picture with Monica?
Thank you so much. It's amazing to learn about these programs, and this is why we do these awards, to really highlight our work that's in the community that we don't normally talk about because we're doing it. So thank you all. So before I move on to the next one, another shout out. Eric and the staff at Salvation Army. This one says, thank you for being creative partners with solving overcoming barriers. You and your team are incredible. So the next award is our Community Impact Award, honoring a person, project, or organization demonstrating extraordinary community impact. And our awardee today is Doug Washburn. And the award presenter is Judy Ray Carlson. Is Judy here? Not today. I will read what Judy wrote. Come up here, Dad. And Judy says, amongst his many this is a good one, this is a long one, by the way. Among his many responsibilities, Doug Washburn has been a champion of developing creative living solutions for those who have no home. Aside from the many service providers his department supports, Doug was the primary force behind opening the Kitsap County Fairground Pavilion to house 100 to 150 unhoused persons during that program. Doug collaborated with Kitsap Cares and was the primary force behind opening housing opportunities at the Bremerton Quality Inn. In 2021, Doug and his project team purchased the former Olympic Fitness property on Mile Hill in Port Orchard. His vision for the $1.6 million purchase was to renovate the facility and create a safe and secure living space with wraparound services for the unhoused and their companion animals. Doug is setting the trend for co-sheltering facilities, and the 75-bed Pacific Building Shelter is the first co-sheltering facility in Kitsap County designed with a pet care facility to shelter and support guest companion animals. In 2023, Doug supported the creation and development of the HEART team to coordinate county services that directly impact the housed and unhoused communities and provides direct communication and resources. Doug Washburn has a dramatic impact on the community. Doug and his staff speak with authority and compassion at public meetings and forums. As a result, many minds and hearts in the community have softened and changed. Many new services and opportunities in the county have been established. Doug has been relentless in addressing the NIMBY and the opposition and continues to hold fast to his vision and goals for collaborating with human service providers to create solutions for the most vulnerable populations in Kitsap County. No one in Kitsap County has had greater impact on the community we live in. Service providers in Kitsap County know that if Doug Washburn supports the mission and vision of their project, that project will succeed. We all look forward to the Pacific Building grand opening this fall.
That was long.
I thank Judy for writing that. Another shout out. KCR does a great job helping families. And let me see. I am on award number 6. And is Margaret Rodriguez here. It is the Volunteer of the Year Award, honoring a volunteer who dedicated their time, energy, and compassion to the community. And is Leslie Dobbs here? I don't think so. Is Rita Nicholson or Felicia Ford here? We had actually 3 nominations in different categories for Margaret. I will read the one from Leslie Doggs. She nominated you for this award. Margaret has gone above for assisting our kids at Renaissance High School. She delivers 80 food bags a month, 122 gift bags during the holidays, 23 graduation gifts, and has assisted in any ways we need assistance. Helped in donating a car seat, sweatshirts, toiletries, baby formula, and whatever students' needs arise at Renaissance High. She helped with food baskets for the holidays and food boxes for our homeless students, and is available to assist as needed on short notice. I also have more, because Margaret Rodriguez is from Stand Up for Kids, Kitsap County, is that correct? And so Margaret Rodriguez is the Executive Director for Stand Up for Kids, Kitsap County chapter since December 2012. She's been a pioneer in establishing contacts in every school in Kitsap County. Also to include all the alternative schools as well as Native American centers. With 5 grown kids of her own, she knows well what it takes to help those less fortunate. And there's so much to read here, but I want to say thank you so much, Margaret. You are clearly well loved in the community, and we're happy to present you the Volunteer of the Year Award.
I can't thank you all enough for this award. It's because of you that we got this. We couldn't do it by ourselves. We use our community in any way we can.
And we are in all 4 school districts now, thank heavens. Serving about 400 kids every month. So but we're all funded by you, our community. No one gets paid. Everything that comes in goes out to the kids. So I just thank you so much. This is incredible.
Thank you, Margaret. I just want to say thank you. She always reached out in 2012, bringing food baskets for our Latino families to Cayar.
And a shout out. Shout out to the Central Kids at School District Hope Fund Board. This group helps resolve immediate short-term needs until local community agency resources become available. Thank you to the Central Kitsap School District Hope Fund Board. And our second to last award, our 7th award, is the Rising to the Challenge Award. This award was new last year, and it honors a program, project, organization, or coalition that addressed an acute community need in 2023. And our presenter is Eric Harold to present to everybody from Rock the Block.
I was going to say, Rock the Block people, come on up, and I'm going to name you, so if you don't come up, I'm going to call you out. What a beautiful room. I'd just like to say how nice it is to be here, and if you can't get a hug in this room, you better reevaluate your life choices. So, to Rock the Block, and I know this is not all of you, I'm pleased in presenting this award to the Rock the Block movement. If you want to put your hands on Rock the Block, you couldn't. It's more of an idea, a pleasant aberration, a desire. In truth, Rock the Block is a conglomerate of many organizations, including, I'm sorry if I leave somebody out here, but Northwest Hospitality, Gather Together, Grow Together, Sox Box, Their Voice, God's Broken Home University, New Day, Bremerton Prayer Walk, Kitsap County, Eagles Wings. Did I leave anybody out? Is there anybody there that's rocking the block that didn't come out? Yeah, okay. Rock the Block efforts ramped up during the summer of 2023 before the city's anti-encampment ordinance went into effect. During this short time, they contacted more than 100 persons for service, maintained a continuous presence on MLK Way, housed 38 individuals with only 4 returning, and they facilitated installation of 2 porta potties, which I'm sure the whole community appreciates. So, Rock the Block's success was the result of cooperative effort from many organizations that I've just said, working without the encumbrance of agency policy, which gets in the way of a lot of things, a lot of times. So they had the freedom to do what needed to be done and the keys to the building to do it. So we appreciate them, their dynamic environment of homelessness with drug use, mental health, and poverty make that job very, very difficult. The Rising to the Challenge Award goes to Rock the Block. And in a Kitsap adaptation of Winston Churchill's speech from 1940, I want to say, never have so few done so much for so many.
I'm really passing to the ladies because I'm under the weather. When I got the call from some of the members of Rock the Block and we met, we already do so much as individual organizations and as individuals ourselves. And we just said, hey, we can do more. We come together, that we can solve these issues. that were plaguing the community. And in just a few short months, we were able to do things that haven't been done before. I would say those porta potties are still in my backyard. We're working on getting those picked up. But it is just a testament to the power of perseverance, resiliency, and the desire to help community and see people as people and not as things or an issue or an object or a problem.
Thank you, Norma.
Yes.
Many of us couldn't be here today, and I just want to shout out to Bailey Tapai and Kimmy Stevens and Kelsey Stedman and Anton Pressinger and Reverend Dave. Without them, we are not a whole. And I know that in the beginning, as we sat in the Revs church there, all looking at each other like, I don't know how we're going to do this, but we're going to try. And I know that at times it looked really crazy out there, and it was really crazy out there. But we just kept going. Because if we have one thing, we have tenacity. And so we created a group that used assertive outreach, and we went out and we created connection with people. And a lot of us had worked alongside of these people for a long time anyways, so we knew them. But when we combined our forces, there was strength in numbers. And if one of us couldn't, another one could. And I also want to thank all of you and our community, because we couldn't have done it without you guys. We reached out to many different agencies. We worked alongside of the Real Team, we worked alongside of Heart Team. And it was hard at first to get the motion going, but we did, and we worked like a well-oiled wheel in the end. It was great. And I just want to say, I'm still going to get that $20 for you.
Yes! I don't even know what to say, but I just, one of the most beautiful things that came out of this was all these different organizations that everyone brought in something different to the group. And so it was not on any one organization or any one person at all. We just we throw it out there. We still do it now. We throw it out there, and whoever can do it, we'll do it. And there is something so incredible about the reckless love of this group, and it's been incredible to be able to love individuals so hard that they just want more, and that's the cool thing.
While we are rock the block, Doug and Jared,
Yes.
I don't know if I can speak on the team that is supposed to be nameless. Based on things, you gotta be really careful. But those folks are in, day out, in the trenches, advocating. And we can't underscore that, right? We just came alongside and said, hey, we can help. But those folks will continue to do it. They continue to do it, and I don't want that to be lost.
Amen. Not me, I'm hugging yours.
Thank you. Okay, we have one more shout out from the bucket. It says Kelsey and Don Michelle. Rock the block. Thanks for working countless hours with our people. And I did not plan that, everybody, but that was amazing. So our last award, let's see that last page here, is the Sally Santana Lifetime Achievement Award, honoring a person who has demonstrated extraordinary effort and impact on homelessness over the course of their life or professional career. And this year, Bridget Glasswell will be presenting the award to Monica Bernard, Chief Executive Officer of Kitsap Mental Health Services.
So Monica has been instrumental in our community creating options for those in need. She started by running the Bremerton Food Line to help those with food insecurities. She went on to designing and creating the Housing Solution Center so Kitsap County could have a one-stop shop for those experiencing homelessness and housing instability. Monica was a big part of forming Kitsap Connect, a team that served the most vulnerable in Kitsap County. She brought to life Pendleton Place, the first permanent supportive housing complex in our community. She is currently in the design process for pallet homes. Monica takes the need from those in Kitsap County and can tailor design programs to meet those needs. Our vulnerable population of Kitsap County are in better places due to Monica's hard work and perseverance for all those in need.
It brought tears to my eyes. There is no greater honor than to receive this award. Some of you may know Sally Santana. Doug, I know you do. And many of you probably do in this room. She was a force. She was fierce. Elected officials picked up the phone when she called. She got on our case as providers if we weren't doing it right. So it's truly an honor, and I'm humbled by this award. And I look back and I think of all the things that have happened over the last 12 to 15 years. When I started at Bremerton Food Line, there was no severe weather shelter. This was a small coalition. And then we've developed that, we've housing solutions. It's just been amazing. But it would not have happened without this community, and I do not say that lightly. We have something special here in Kitsap County. We have something truly special. We have elected leaders, we have government officials, we have community leaders, we have churches. We're all passionate about the same thing, making sure people have a place to sleep at night. So I'm humbled, I'm honored, and I just thank you so much for this award.
And although that was our final award today, I appreciate this opportunity as I am considered new generation here. I was not here when Sally Santana was here, so I enjoy learning every day from all of you. It's changed a lot, I think, since it first began, and I think change is good. We are learning and evolving, and we're coming together to celebrate that. And I appreciate you all, and it makes me proud to be here today to get to help celebrate you. So thank you again for coming. I want you to enjoy food, networking, enjoy each other, and our next virtual meeting is on May 15th. Thank you so much.
Did you want to roll up before we go? I can get it out. Go bring it back. Remember, Katie, I was going to say, there was meeting all the way that supported me.